Talks are facing challenges before they've even really got underway in full. The opposition coalition, Sinared, says it will not accept the outcome of these talks because they haven't been invited in their official capacity. Instead, they say that they've been invited in personal capacity in terms of individual members to try and divide them, to rule over them. Meanwhile, there are reports that the government too has sent down a slimmed down delegation. Perhaps they might not be taking the talks as seriously as they once did. So the facilitator, Benjamin Mkapa of Tanzania, former president of course, he has his work cut out to try to make these talks as inclusive as possible. Because on the one hand, you have the government of Burundi saying that the country is peaceful, it is stable, any problems that there are being caused by terrorists outside the country. On the other hand, you have the opposition coalition saying that the government is simply using militia to terrorize any opposition against it. And at the moment, the two sides aren't talking. Meanwhile, more than 250,000 Burundians have fled their country and largely remain here in Tanzania in refugee camps where there are dwindling food reserves. We visited those camps and we heard first-hand accounts of torture and forced disappearances of family members, many people telling us that they will never return to their homeland. International organisations are concerned as well. The United Nations says it has reports of human rights abuses, rape, torture, murder, and the International Criminal Court is so concerned that it has launched its own investigation into the country. So all of that focus, all of that concern, but meanwhile these talks have been going on for months and there is no solution in sight. Dan Ashby, CGTN in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania.